The next section of the Mind Persuasion Vault is the Sleight of Mouth section. These are very powerful language patterns that you can use to either reframe limiting beliefs or destroy beliefs completely. Or you can pre-frame any beliefs or objections so they don't come up later in the conversation. These are based on an understanding of the structure of human thought. Our brains are built to see causal relationships where none exist. From an evolutionary standpoint, it was much better to be wrong 9 times out of 10, but be right that one time than be wrong even once. Without going too far down the evolutionary psychology rabbit hole, it's okay to presuppose causal relationships even if we're wrong most of the time. It's better than missing even one truthful causal relationship and getting killed because of it. And on a much deeper level, our brain operates by making connections between thoughts and ideas. This was fine back in the days of hunter-gatherers when life was simple but very, very dangerous. But today, life is not so dangerous, but it's much, much more complex. So making false connections between ideas will not only keep you stuck, but it will keep you from being incredibly persuasive. And not only are these sleight of mouth patterns useful for overcoming objections, you can use them to destroy your own limiting beliefs. They are designed to overcome 3 basic thought structures. The first is a simple causal relationship. A causes B. Closing customers causes me to become nervous. Asking for a phone number causes me to lose my confidence. The second is what are called complex equivalences. A means B. A is B. Persuasion is difficult. Making 6 figures a year in sales is not easy. But the third, and this is something you won't find in any other course on sleight of mouth, are sentences that contain a verb. Any sentence that contains a verb. A verbs B. John eats peanut butter. Seduction requires good looks. Status depends on money and wealth. Once you understand the sleight of mouth patterns, you'll be able to destroy any belief that you don't like, your beliefs or anybody else's beliefs. Let's take a look at what's inside. First, we'll go over each of the 18 different patterns that you can use to deal with common objections. These will be presented so you can take any objection you hear from yourself or from other people and drop it directly into these patterns and come up with a perfect reframe. Next, we'll cover a few very powerful ways to use these patterns, both how to deliver them as short linguistic statements or how to deliver them through metaphorical stories so they will hit your targets on a very, very deep level. Finally, we'll cover a little-known reason to practice these sleight of mouth patterns. You'll understand exactly why practicing these sleight of mouth patterns will give you extreme levels of mental flexibility and creativity. You'll be able to outthink everybody in real time and impress your persuasion targets, your customers, and your friends with your extreme mental creativity. Finally, we'll see how this very same structure is used by world-class comedians. How and why all comedy is based on reframes and how you can use your new mental flexibility to become an absolute party superhero. Just this one section of the Mind Persuasion Vault will make you a destroyer of objections, an obliterator of limiting beliefs, and an absolute party super genius that everybody loves to be around. Join the Mind Persuasion Vault today and become the most irresistible conversationalist anybody has ever met.